Hello guys, welcome to another video. Right, so today just want to talk about this video that I watched online, and I think it's very useful for all of us. Right, so this is an experiment done by some scientists. Right, there are three sets of mice in three cages. All these three cages are electrocuted cages, excuse me. Right, so one of the cage, right, the variable is this electrocution can be turned off, right, slight electrocution, right. So the middle one, this electrocution cannot be turned off. No matter what the mice did, it cannot be turned off, right. In the third cage, there is no electrocution, right. Sorry, so these are three cages, right. So what happened in the first cage is that when the mice got irritated by the electrocution or slight pain, right, they can turn it off, right, and they did. So in the second cage, the mice couldn't turn it off no matter what they do. In the third cage is a control cage, so there's no electrocution in that cage. Right, so they remove all these three cages, and then they put all these mice into three new cages, right. So electrocuted the cages, right. So the first one, the mice could come out of the cage, right, no problem, they could come out of the cage, right, because in the first set of experiment, the cages they cannot get out of the cage. Now in this, they can get out of the cage, right. So the second set of mice, they didn't get out of the cage, they were stuck in there, right, but they got electrocuted slight, right. In the third set of cage, where the mice have no experience of getting electrocuted, they could get out of the cage, right. So you know, in life is the same thing, right. Sometimes you are just stuck in that vicious cycle, you know. Actually, you can just walk out of that cage. You can just walk out of that cage, you know, like being broke, being unhealthy, you can just walk out of that cage. You can just walk out. But because of the environment that we are in, because of the upbringing and all these ideas instilled into us, you just don't, right, you just don't. So it's very important to understand and identify this, right. It's actually very logical, as long as we think logically and we are not tied to our emotion, right. So if you want to be rich, you need to find a way to earn money, right. If you want to be happy, you need to find the things that make you happy. If you want to be healthy, you need to eat the right things, do exercise, and do the things that will make you healthy, right. All these things, you just need to go ahead and find them. They are all over the internet. But the main thing that controls all this is actually the emotion, right. The emotion that brings you back to square one every time, right. So it's very important to manage this emotion and make sure you move forward. Don't be the mice that are stuck in the cage when the other two mice have already moved out of the cage, right. So with this, I just wanna use this to encourage you, right. We can get out, right. We can learn to get out. Don't get caged in by your emotion. We can get out. So please take care, and see you in the next video. All right, thank you, bye bye.